Having our own space to practice and just fully operate out of, I think it's opened a lot of doors for us because we can like create without walls essentially and boundaries to it.
As soon as you walk in, you know you're here to do a job for the band, really. And I think that's
for the cause.
That's the sole purpose of this place. So we wake up in the morning, we come here, and there's one thing to do, and it's whilst you sleep.
Way of doing things in a Sleeps fashion, which is a very sort of DIY mentality. In a lot of my part, which is a total double-edged sword, a lot of it comes from being a complete control freak for me. I think it's that expression, if you want something done right, you do it yourself. And
yeah, and I think over the years, especially when you're starting off as a band, there's so many veils and illusions put over the things
100%.
In the industry and how to be a band professionally. So many covers. I think Matt sees that a lot more than anyone else. Is like, I could build that better than buying it, or you know what I mean? That kind of attitude.
And I think we've learned now as well that the things that are tough to get through, that beat you up, the things where you're like, oof, all right, we are going to do that ourselves, but it's going to be harder. You get to the end and you're like, oh, maybe I don't want to do that again. That was a struggle. You're empowered by the fact that you battled through that.
And you're lifting up those veils along the way, which is super important.
It's like the sense of completion that comes from having an attitude like that goes into everything else. That can go into your creativity and go into your songwriting because you feel good. I think that's what the Warehouse did to us, because it made us feel so good after doing it that we felt quite invincible.
And hopefully one day it'll be like, oh, that's just how it is, but people will be saying that towards doing everything yourself and being your own person. Like, oh, that's how it is. Like, everyone does their own thing. Do you know what I mean? I think that's something to look forward to.
We try and use social media in as much of a positive way as possible. Like, not being too precious of like, do I look perfect? Do you know what I mean? Have I got my makeup on? Are my teeth white enough? No. Keep it f***ing normal.
Keep it real, and actually show what. I think that's why when we did the So What documentary, that was 100%. Our entire goal with that, was to show people that being in a band isn't just like all glamour and it's absolutely the opposite, if anything.
We're not rich, we're not drunk all the time. The more we can explain to people what it's like being in a band and what it takes to be in it, but also how amazing it is, and every aspect, every good, every bad, as much as we can get that true representation of what it's actually like out to our fans, the better. We have the coolest fans in the world. They get cooler every time I meet them. They're just great people. They want to have a chat and they want to chill.
They're propping us up, do you know what I mean? And I think it's just, I like never forgetting that, and I like keeping that just straight in front of my eyes, that without them it's just, and it is common sense to me now, and it should be to every artist, but they really make this possible. Do you know what I mean? Even just playing these guitars and amps and acting cool, like they let us be cool. If anything, I love all the fans more than the music now. Do you know what I mean?
Look what they've done for us. Do you know what I mean? We're here, we're doing this for a living, we've built this place, we're getting to live our dream. That's because of people being awesome enough to get on board and support it.